Reverse racism is a term often used to describe the phenomenon where individuals or groups who have historically been in positions of privilege and power experience discrimination or prejudice based on their race, typically by those who have been historically marginalized or oppressed. It has been argued that this is an experience felt by many expats. I have encountered many expats who have been to Thailand who are so indoctrinated by their own culture and beliefs that they cannot accept or adapt to another culture. This leads to their perception that they are a victim of racism or discrimination. When individuals from such culturally indoctrinated backgrounds travel or migrate to another country, they may bring these biases with them. Upon encountering people from different cultural or ethnic backgrounds, they may perceive them through the lens of their own cultural conditioning, leading to prejudiced attitudes and discriminatory behavior. When adapting to a new culture to maintain their sense of identity and superiority, they may resort to discrimination or racism towards the local population. Exposure to biased or discriminatory messages within one's own culture can contribute to the perpetuation of racism even in a different country. A person from another country either visiting or living in Australia will also experience a form of racism or discrimination from the local population. Generally, this is not born from viewing one's own culture or ethnicity as superior to others, but rather from the biases of the local population who maintain ethnocentric attitudes viewing one's own culture or ethnicity as superior to others. Australians who have been exposed to other cultures and are not biased by the indoctrination of their own culture and beliefs rarely claim racism and discriminatory behavior. However, a lot of Australians are indoctrinated and believe their culture or ethnicity superior to others. And the lack of exposure to other cultures is demonstrated by the manner I have witnessed by mainly middle-aged plus Australian women compared to a more tolerant male population. I would argue that many of these women have not been exposed to non-white cultures, and that their biases are showing how ugly they have become as humans. Whereas in Thailand, the women, for example, mostly cannot afford to travel to Western-style countries, and yet they do not present as racist but rather embracing their culture and values. So why the difference? Here is my take. Australians have a high level of reliance on government services. They have become soft and think they are superior and first world. They are clearly influenced by mainstream media, advertising, and government have become accepting what information they get rather than expanding their own minds and critical thinking issues. They have become lazy, they have become materialistic to the point of losing reality of what is important, whereas Thai society still has its foundations in its culture and religion for now. Challenging stereotypes and fostering empathy and understanding across cultural boundaries is the best way to overcome these differences. I cannot see this happening because I believe Australia as a nation is lost.